Hello, welcome to Around the House with Kay and Tom, and today we're going to make some good old goulash. And we're going to start out with a pound of hamburger. This particular one happens to be 90-10, 90% lean. And then we'll use a pound of good old Jimmy Dean sausage here. And so, first thing we're going to do is throw this in this Ninja FOODi here and get it we're going to put it on sear and let it brown up a little bit. So let's get started with it. Okay, now the first thing we're going to do is turn the power on here. And we're going to hit this sear saute button, just like that. And it's going to go high and we'll hit start. Now that'll start heating up automatically. So now we can go ahead. I'm going to let it preheat for just a minute before I do anything else. So we'll be back in a second. Okay, now it's heating up pretty good. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this pound of ground beef and put down in here. And then we'll go ahead and, now I'll split this loaf about in the middle right here, because this one's got to be exact, you know, so I got it right in the middle and we'll squeeze it right down on in there. Now we've got a pound of good old Jimmy Dean sausage in there. And the next thing we'll do is take my little crusher and meat slicer, or whatever you want to call it here. I can't never remember the name of it, but I'm going to start breaking this up just like that. In there. Okay, now we'll just let that set and start warming up real good here. We'll get back to it in a minute. Now the next thing we'll do is add 2 tablespoons of this Worcestershire sauce here. Now this is going to be good in here. And so just going to use this thing right here just to put it in there like that. Dump it. There you go. Okay, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Now I've got this Pig Sweet Farms seasoning blend here. Now I'm going to put 2 cups of that in here. And now we'll start blending this all up and incorporating it and getting it all together. Oh, that's looking good. It's looking pretty good. So now, next thing we'll do, alright, now I've got a can of this Del Monte diced tomatoes here, and this particular one has the basil and garlic and oregano in it. So we're going to dump that in. Starting to look like a plan now, don't it, folks? And then one of my favorites, this Rotel original diced tomatoes and green chilies here. That's going in there too. Now, let's get stirring some more. All this whipped up together. Well, I'll tell you right now, you can get that good and hot and you can sit down and have a meal. But we're not finished with this yet. This is going to get better and better. Now. Okay, now I'm going to take 2 cups of this Swanson's beef broth and put it in there. Just like that. Oh boy, yeah, it's looking better. Mix all this. That's looking so good right there now. Okay, now I decided to put the other cup of beef broth down in here. Just like that. Okay, because that makes a total of 3 cups of beef broth. Okay, now. Okay, now we'll put this the 18-ounce can of tomato paste in here. Just like that. Okay, now let me get this all stirred up in here. Yeah, that's looking good now. Another one of those things that you just ought to be here to smell it. Make sure it's all good and stirred up and incorporated, whatever you want to call it, mixed together. Oh yeah. Now I've got my lid here for my 10-inch fry pan. I'm going to put it on it, perfect fit. And now we're going to let that stuff come to a simmer real good and let it simmer for a few minutes before we do anything else, but we'll be right back. Okay, now it's bubbling right away, and it's been doing this for about 10 or 12 minutes now. So the next thing we'll do, we'll take this pound of Barilla elbows here, and we'll put right down in here, just like that. Okay, now we've got these noodles in here. We're going to let them go for about 10 minutes and just let it keep on bubbling away like this. Don't that look good, folks? It surely does. I have to splatter it up in my face though. That's how I just get an early taste. That looks and smells so good. Alright, we're going to let this go for about another 10 or 12 minutes and we'll be ready. Well, I think we'll be right ready to eat. Okay, now I've had this lid on here for about 15 minutes and I've been checking it periodically back and forth. And so, as you can see, it's stiffening right up here. Now, if you want something for your kids to remember a long time and they say, Mom, Dad, fix me some of that goulash. This is what they're talking about. So fix them some and give them some childhood memories so they can think back on what their mom and dad cooked for them way back when. And it don't cost that much. I mean, this is a pretty cheap meal here, under $10, and you can feed 5, 6, 7 people with this right here. Of course, that's normal people. Me and Kate might eat the whole pot before the night's over with. So we'll see. So that's all I'm going to do. Now I'm going to turn the power off. And I know you say, well, I can do that on in a pot on the stove, and you can. You can do it in a pot on the stove, but you're going to heat up the whole house. You're going to use twice as much electricity. And hey, it's not going to be as good if it wasn't cooked in the Ninja FOODi. So now, I've got the heat completely turned off here. I'm fixing to get us a ladle here and dip some out. Okay, we'll set this bowl right here. Oh boy, look at this. Don't that look good? Yes, sir. Now, be just right. Now let's try it here. Okay, now the only other thing I'm going to do this on, I'll put me some of this Parmesan cheese on here. Just like that. Now, don't that look good? Now, let's see if we can try it. If it's not so hot, it's going to burn us. So that's about it for this little video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed making it for you, because we're fixing to enjoy this a whole lot, and it really is good. So if you get a chance sometimes to give it a try, and I'm sure you might like it and your kids is going to love it. And so until next time, y'all have a real good and safe day now, and come back and see us real soon and fix you some goulash. And we'll talk to you later now. Goodbye.